we at? Vlog 5. Vlog 5. I didn't realise it had been like 12 weeks since the last one. I honestly don't have that much to tell you. It's been pretty quiet. We've just been doing the last little final bits and pieces and things to get together. Pretty sure Jay and I have got everything we need to keep her alive. I'm certain. Well, we've got enough to keep her alive. We have drawers of all sorts of shit. We have a thermometer. Makes me feel like I'm back at work with COVID. Oh, cool. I should be dead according to this, so that's really great. 33 degrees. Beautiful. Anyway, we have everything, I think. I look tired, but I'm just shit, you know. Look. I've got creams. I've got all sorts. I have a pacifier with a little thing on. I have to hold like this because it has her name where my fingers are, and you guys can't see that yet. We have 45,000 bibs. Towels, we have swaddle, which Jay spent the other night practicing how to swaddle, bless. I finally sorted out the drawers and I go, oh my God, that's so cute. Look how little that is. Until I do that. It's not that little when I think about it coming out my cooch. Just so cute. These are all organised. As you can see behind me, monitors all organised. We have 45 different apps for different bits of technology. We have the Nodi? Nudie. I think it's Nodi. It doesn't sound right. Setting like routines and stuff. Words aren't huge, but they can obviously get a visual for lights and stuff. Set it to change colour depending on what you want to do. So like bath time, it might change the light to red. And I have a little disco if we want to. I don't really know what colour to set it as, like just I want a calming one. I mean, you can't really tell, but that one's like a calming. Oh, I lied, it's rainbow. Cool, we'll keep it on that one. 1 million nappies. Probably 500,000 for me. Wipes, a medicine dispenser, which I probably should sterilise, but a later me problem. I have my hospital bag packed. Hers. This is our nappy bag. It's a backpack. Also comes with the hooks to hook onto a pram. Backpack as well. Change mat, a heap of different nappies, a heap of different wipes. If you know, you know. I have been warned more about the post-birth bowel movement than the birth itself and do wonders. I have a fan for labour. A hot water bottle for labour for my back, a towel onesie, normal one. I've got a few different sizes of ones. I'm pretty sure I know what size she is, going off weight of the ultrasound. She's not preemie, I'll tell you that much, she ain't little. All different nappies for me. I have a Peri bottle, just, I don't think I need to go into detail. Face mask afterwards, make me feel a bit human once I've showered and everything. No pong. And then Jaden says to me, you gonna pack makeup? Sorry, go again. Are you gonna pack makeup? Why, Jaden? What do I need to pack makeup? There's something you're insinuating that I should know about? Is there something that he meant well, he just needs work on his execution? He needs a bit more practice on how to word things to pregnant women. I'm getting induced tomorrow morning, which is why I say this will be the last vlog before the baby comes. Induced tomorrow morning. We've got to be in there at 8:15. 8:15, getting induced. Please don't ask me why. It just is what it is. I've tried to induce myself naturally, and inducing part of it isn't always nice. Some people, obviously, everyone's different. Some people have really good experiences with it. Others don't. Others say it's awful and it's painful and all the rest of it, but who knows? She's sitting very low. I think she's ready, just not ready enough. My sister-in-law did have a dream the other day that night was going to be the night. We'll find out. Also had a psychic walk past me yesterday, or a medium lady. I don't know, she looked a bit like a gypsy. She walked past and just said 11:41. I was like, what's that? And she's like, it's just the number that's standing out with you, like the time. AM? PM? What are we talking? Is it a date? Is it a time? She's like, I don't know. So of course last night I went to bed waking up every fucking hour to half hour until 11:41. So it wasn't PM yesterday. Not quite 11:41 AM today, because they take you in. There's 4 parts to it. There's a synthetic hormone. Synthetic hormone softens your cervix. Balloon catheter squishes it basically. Then they break your waters, and then they give you a hormone that you produce naturally when you're in labour to try and trick your body into thinking it's into labour and do all the parts. But the guys at the hospital said that when you're getting induced, every woman needs 1. Obviously, that's part of the induction. Most need 2. They sort of go hand in hand, but then depending on how stubborn your baby is or how not ready your body is, near 3 and 4. Here's to just hoping it happens by itself right now. As long as they don't mind me coming in my pajamas, because I'm not getting changed. So the nursery's done. Everything's all set up. I'm a bassinet, but that takes 2 seconds. Shelves up. We have a million books. We had the baby shower. That was really nice. Really lovely, actually. It was a really nice chance to see people before we get into our own little bubble. Knowing myself, I'm probably, for the first few weeks, going to want to be left alone, because I'm like that anyway. The baby shower was kind of big. Really nice to be able to just catch up with everyone properly before she's here. It was beautiful weather. It resulted with Jay and I finishing in the dam, which was perfect because anyone who's been pregnant or around pregnant people know how hot everything is. Speaking of which, with body things, because she's dropped, there's a little bit of easement on my lungs, but being an asthmatic coming into winter, she can get out. I don't need the extra help in not being able to breathe, let's put it that way. I'm quite alright struggling on my own. So I really miss having my full lung capacity. I miss not having to get up to pee 45,000 times a night. If I hear one person say, yeah, but you're gonna have to get up a million times for a baby, do you honestly think getting up to support a living human being doesn't trump getting up to pee as a full-grown adult? Quite alright getting up to keep something alive. Not okay with taking 5 minutes rolling out the bed like this just because I've got to pee. Honestly, at this point, I'm ready to just wear a nappy myself and soil myself throughout the night. Here we are anyway. I haven't been as exhausted as I thought I would be in the 3rd trimester. Everyone said 1st and 3rd is worse. Nothing compares to 1st, or at least with me personally. Maybe some people do. That 1st trimester fatigue, nothing has beaten that. The 2nd trimester was lovely. That was quite nice. All I had was sort of hormonal things going on. Like my skin was at its worst throughout the 2nd trimester, but I really enjoyed the 2nd. Maybe it's ignorance because in the 1st trimester, I'm obviously still doing shift works. I'm doing 12-hour shifts and driving an hour back and forth to work. It could have also been a factor that right now it's easy for me if I get tired, my day around when I get tired, meals and that sort of stuff, you know. Maybe it's a bit of ignorance. I don't think I've struggled as bad as what I did in that first trimester. And speaking of meals, we've got so many frozen meals prepped and ready to rumble. It takes a load off. We don't really now need to shop. That's been a massive help to whoever suggested that. I can't even remember at this point, but whoever suggested that, lifesaver, I think. True lifesaver. I'm swollen, I'm fat, I'm sore, I'm tired. Excitement trumps it all now. Jay's been slowly dialing down with work, so we've sort of both been on like maternity leave in the last week, so that's been really nice too, to be able to be together. When he's not at golf, I think when he goes back to work full-time, the local golf course take a hiding, because I think he's keeping all of them in business single-handedly. I think that's all for now. I don't really have too much to say people don't already know. Pregnancies are hard. Be nicer to people who are pregnant. I know I will be now after going through it myself.